There is no way the demand is too big. It's not just hands and face before going out. Corner of the eye. Any exposed skin must not be let go. Finally, press the sunscreen spray. Just like rain. Use up a whole bottle in one go. It's not enough. A big brimmed hat and big sunglasses are must-haves. And she dressed so grandly. It turned out to be just going to the pork shop next door. Ask the boss to weigh 4 pounds of pig blood. Go home and put the pig blood in the juicer. After it became juicy, I drank gulps. Carrot 11 tilde comfortable. And this is her daily meal. Original. Xiaolan is a vampire who has only lived for 500 years. Humans only need to be nibbled by her. The blood will turn into a crystal clear ruby. But as a good ghost, she doesn't want to hurt humans. So even after 500 years of work, but still don't have a deposit. Even buying pig blood uses coupons. She opened a new makeup shop to make ends meet. But not only is there no business in this area, it didn't take long for the charterer to triple the rent. Really uncomfortable. When Xiaolan was on her way home this night, I passed by Xiaonian, who just returned from the United States. And the smell of Xiaonian's body. Can't help but remind her of her best friend. My best friend wanted to be with Xiaolan forever. Ask Xiaolan to turn her into a vampire. The result is 1, no control, and take away your girlfriends. Hurt Xiaolan while thinking about it the next day at work. If only I could see you again. Xiaonian appeared in door 4. Come here for nothing else. Just for makeup. There will be an interview in the afternoon. But Xiaolan smells Xiaonian. My mind is full of scenes where my girlfriends put her makeup on. In an instant there is a kind of wanting to bite each other movement. So Xiaolan had to plug her nose with a sponge. But she couldn't help but smile. The sponge actually fell out. Xiaolan can no longer control her smell. The eyeball instantly turned purple. But just when she was about to bite, the fat charter woman suddenly broke in. Original. She is actually Xiaonian's mother. Xiaonian always wanted to be an actor, but the charterer was beaten to death and disagrees. While Xiaolan used a positive finger to control mom. Xiaonian rushed to the interview. But the charter wife and Xiaolan reached an agreement. As long as she doesn't put on Xiaonian makeup, the charter wife can exempt her from part of the rent. On the other side, I kept thinking of Xiaolan when I was interviewing. I think it's flushing. I just finished the interview and I can't wait to come back. Don't say anything. Kiss directly. Pad the tallest foot. The sweetest kiss is like I. Xiaolan instantly has the illusion of kissing the boudoir firefly. Pushed him away in a panic. Turned around and entered the room. But Xiaonian followed with her face. The charter wife knocked on the door suddenly. Moment of crisis. The charter wife didn't find anything. I can only leave angrily. After going home, the more the charterer thinks, the more angry. I have to look up Xiaolan's details. Can this check? But I found that Xiaolan's ID showed that she was over 60. But she obviously seems to be in her 20s. The charterer noticed something was wrong. Taking advantage of Xiaolan's absence, the charterer sneaked into her house. And at this moment, Xiaolan went to Xiaonian's interview. She thought, since he tastes the same as his girlfriend, maybe it's the offspring of my best friend. The acting talent should not be bad. However, this acting is really a bit spicy. See him come. Xiaolan fled straight away. However, the charter wife passed a search during this period of time. Successfully found Xiaolan's secret room. Opened the refrigerator. It was also full of sunscreen and pig blood. This feature is obviously a vampire. The charter wife immediately went home and prepared a big cross. I also put garlic on my face. Ready to come and fight. At the same time, Xiaolan is training Xiaonian's acting skills. Although I was a little bald in the early stage, but under her spare no effort to teach. Xiaonian. But this is more like a girlfriend. The smell on my body is the same. Xiaolan was deeply attracted. I couldn't help but bit his neck. When she wakes up, the man's face has become very pale. Xiaolan was scared. The blood in his hand also turned into a ruby. At this time, but the man suddenly fell to the ground. Xiaolan will taste everything. Directly holding the man and running wildly under the sun. Strong ultraviolet. So that her face was gradually burned with red scars. Not long. She was exhausted and fell to her knees. In despair, a witty aunt used a cart to help take Xiaonian to the hospital. But Xiaolan, who passed out on the ground, was dragged home by the charter wife. I watched Xiaolan's face go from scarred to fair and delicate. The charter wife has a bold idea. She asked Xiaolan to turn her into a vampire, so she can have eternal beauty. But Xiaolan said, if you choose to be a vampire, you have to watch your family and friends die one by one. And I can only endure loneliness. The charter wife quit right away, and learned that Xiaolan is a vampire's little year 3, still like her. Under his entanglement, the two finally fell in love. What about living for 500 years? It's not money or room yet. It seems that whether it is a human or a vampire, can't escape the fate of beating workers.